Get a Job in Tech episode 320. How to introduce yourself in a job interview. Step 1, the opening hook. Reality check is that most interviews have already heard 5 intros that same day, and they're thinking, please don't tell me the same thing. What lacks interest or what doesn't spark interest? Starting too far back, you don't want to say, well, I was born in, and don't be too personal. Don't sound rehearsed, and don't ramble. Definitely being too humble is probably not a good idea as well. What hooks attention? Start with your current role. Currently I'm leading, and then go on the position. Open with your specialty. I specialize in, and tell the specialty. Lead with your passion. I've spent the last number of years doing X. Show your impact. I help companies do Y. Frame your expertise. My focus has been doing X. I specialize in solving a specific problem, like put the specific problem for growing organizations. You want to say that. Number 2, the professional identity. They're mentally matching your identity against their ideal candidate profile. Every word either strengthens or weakens that match. What doesn't look good is being very vague, or underselling, or even overselling and using jargon. Being generic. What does work? Define your specialty. I'm a marketer who specializes in X. Show your niche. My expert is in this. Frame your value. I help companies achieve X. State your focus. My core strength is Y. Name your impact. I'm known for X. Currently, and a good sentence would be, currently I lead a team of this company, or lead a team of developers at the company name, where we focus on coding or whatever the special outcome is. Next one, the key achievement. Their eyes are searching for proof that you can deliver. They've heard plenty of claims today. They're waiting for evidence that sets you apart. What definitely kills interest? Being abstract. Using buzzwords. Telling, not showing. Being modest and over complicating. What hooks attention? Lead with numbers. I increased revenue by X amount of percent. Show scale. Lead a team of 30 across 5 continents. Name brands. Launch projects for known company. Give time frames. In 6 months, I delivered X. Show progression. Promoted twice in 18 months. Another example would be, in my current role, I improved our key metrics by 40% in 6 months, which translated to, and then state the specific business impact. The career journey. They're not just hearing your path. They're looking for red flags or patterns or signs of growth. Every transition needs to make sense in 10 seconds. What kills interest? Apologizing, being defensive, showing confusing, adding fluff, and being too detailed. What hooks attention? Showing or show progression. Each role built my expertise in, let's say, IT. Highlight growth. I took on increasing responsibility. Connect the dots. This experience led naturally to frame transitions. I moved specifically to gain X. Show purpose. I focused my career on Y. A good example of this is, I've built my expertise through progressive roles, starting in, and name the role, advancing to name the higher role, and now leading, and then name your current role you have. The relevant skills. They're mentally ticking boxes against their requirements list. Every skill you mention either solves their problems or wastes their time. What kills interest? Listing everything. I'm skilled in all these other things. Being generic. I have great people skills, for example. Using buzzwords. claiming too much, like you're an expert in everything, and being vague, like I know various software. What hooks attention? Match their needs. My core skill is into their requirement. Show application. I use, let's say, Microsoft Office to achieve Y. Prove mastery. I'm known for my ability to, then name the ability. Connect to results. This expertise led to, and then name what it led to. Demonstrate growth. I've developed strong, name the growth. Good example of this is my core strength is combining, and then your skill, specific skill, with a complementary skill, which has helped me consistently deliver into this and name a specific outcome. Why this role? Why this role? They're wondering if you're genuinely interested or just using them as a backup option. Every word either builds or breaks their confidence in your commitment. What kills interest? Being desperate. Don't be desperate. Staying generic. Focusing on self. Being vague. Showing ignorance. For example, I'd love to learn more about what you do. What hooks attention? Show research. I was impressed by your recent, and then name the project they have. Connect the dots. My experience in whatever you're experiencing aligns with your need for, and then name the need. Demonstrate fit. What excites me specifically is, then name it. Show vision. I see an opportunity to contribute by, name it. Build bridges. Your challenge with X is exactly where I fit in. Maybe the challenge that you think they have. A good example of this is what attracts me to this role is your focus on and name the company priority, where my experience in, and then insert relevant achievement could add immense value. The strong case. They're making a quick mental decision about your entire answer. These final moments either cement your impression or waste everything you've built. What kills interest? Fading out. Something like, yeah, that's about it. Apologizing. Sorry if I was too long. Getting nervous. Did I cover everything? Being passive. That's my background. Showing doubt. Hope that's what you wanted to hear. What hooks attention? Bridge the two role. That's why I'm excited about bringing, and then name your skill, to, then their challenge. Show confidence. I'm confident I can deliver similar results here. Connect threads. These experiences have prepared me perfectly for, name the, what they're looking for. Add value. I see 3 specific ways I can contribute, and then name them. Open dialogue. I'd love to discuss how this aligns with your needs. A good example of this is, that's why I'm confident I can bring similar results to your team, particularly in addressing and then name their current challenge. I'm excited to discuss how my approach could help here. These are some of the skills or some of these interview things that you can talk about, basically, how to introduce yourself in job interviews. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next one.